So what Switronix has done is we have developed a Bluetooth low energy transmission platform for battery power monitoring. In any production, the most valuable part of your production is battery power. If you don't have battery power, you could have the most expensive camera in the world, you're not going to power it. So what we did was we put little Bluetooth energy transmitters in the bottom of these, in the back of these plates. We also have relationships with a lot of OEM manufacturers. We also have a Bluetooth power tap dongle right here in this ARI. So you can plug this into anything with the D-tap. Once you have it plugged in, it transmits data to an app. And then what you could do is you could set warnings based on voltage, percentage, or runtime. When you hit those warnings, you'll get a push notification, and it'll tell you, hey, camera 1 on the jib is running low, or your Xylite F8 Fresnel back there is running low, change your battery. We feel like this is going to revolutionize the way you use battery power in a production because you can work more efficiently, and you'll never miss a shot. You can put up to 25 devices on one mobile, and obviously it's interchangeable between iOS and Android. The app is free. These little Bluetooth transmitters, dongle form, will be $99. And like I said, we're working with the OEMs to get these into all the other equipment, so when you buy, Xylite F8 Fresnel, it'll already be in there. And depending on the sophistication, with the dongles you'll get voltage, so you get a 2-dimensional battery icon, but with on the battery mount plates with HyperCore, you get 3-dimensional battery icon, and you get all the stats. It also works with a lot of third-party or competitors' batteries too. So what's nice is the majority of third-party batteries are what we call quote-unquote dumb batteries. They're just passing through, they have a bar graph, bar LED on the side, and they're just giving you voltage. So this will give you an accurate reading of voltage. The LED gauges, depending on the manufacturer, sometimes are not very accurate, especially when you're dealing with high draw. If you're running a red or an ARI, you're really sucking a lot of juice out of it, so the LED gauge can never keep track of that. But these are truly accurate down to the 10th of the volt, so this would be a good way of monitoring that. We also have this available in a 4-pin XLR, so if you have a block battery or some other XLR, even like a battery belt, you could put this in line. And what we're doing at NAB is really travel-friendly solutions when it comes to lithium-ion. So what we developed was a 2-part battery system, so it's 2 parts, 95 in each. What we also have is we have a V-mount backing. So this becomes a super slim 95 watt-hour battery with a real-time HyperCore gauge, just like the other. And then you could use the back half as a battery. It has 2 power taps and a USB. As you can see, when we lock it back in, runtime doubles, double the capacity now. So this is a travel-friendly, above 98 watt-hour battery solution. Anything over 98 watt-hours, you have to take special precautions. 98 watt-hours, you can take multiple batteries on board, always in carry-on. When you get above 98 watt-hours, they become into a different class. So by doing this and splitting it and putting it in your carry-on, you are circumventing the 98 watt-hour rule and then allowing you to use more power. That kind of works hand in hand with our HyperCine, which is our block battery solution for lithium ion. What's nice about the HyperCine is super fast charging. So it works with all the Cine battery cameras, has 28 volt output as well as 14.4. 400 watts charges in 2.5 hours. 600 watts charges in 3 hours and 30 minutes, while the competitor 560 takes 8 hours. And if you use 4 HyperCore primes in the HyperCine, nearly 800 watts of power charged in 5 hours. So it's a super fast solution. Built in, the chargers incorporated into the unit. You don't need a secondary module. And it gives you milliamp hours, which is something the competitors don't. They just give you a little bar graph. Getting back to the inaccuracy of the LEDs, it'll give you milliamp hours. It'll also give you runtime in hours and minutes, just like the HyperCore Prime screens.